okay? This is where it gets really interesting. For anybody out there that doesn't think God is real, for anybody out there that doesn't think that you can create your own reality with your thoughts, listen to this story. So, Sam Alvey's always smiling, and I'm thinking to myself, anybody that smiles that much is not trustworthy. But I quickly found out I was wrong. His wife, Bree. Hi, Bree. Hi, Sam. Very happy people. Follow Christ, right? Tons of kids. They love kids. Bree Alvey won America's Next Top Model in the 11th season. America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, right? Yeah. She won the 11th season. 6'2" model. One of the kindest people I've ever met in my life. Sam, one of the hardest punchers I've ever met in my life. One of the kindest men I've ever met in my life. And around this time, I had met a man named Bruno Avinash Irde from Italy. This guy loved me from the start. Very spiritual guru type guy. Was in the prayer, meditation, etc. He was a yogi. He was also the chef of Michael Jackson for 8 years and lived with him for 8 years.
Okay.
This guy would bring me the same exact food that he fed Michael, that he fed the Rolling Stones, that he fed the Beatles, that he fed Trump. This guy cooked for a lot of major players, and his food was the best food I ever had. Anyway, thanks, Bruno. He would tell me, Cody, you have all these problems in relationship because you have all these problems in yourself. You keep attaching yourself to girls thinking you're going to be happy. You got to go within. And he would teach me, where your focus goes, your energy goes. Where your energy goes, your power goes. Where your power goes, you go. Be careful what you focus on. And he had a conversation with me one day when I was going through a breakup with the girl that moved out here. She got a job. We ended up splitting up after 5 years. And he says to me, Cody, if you want to change your life, find somebody that you really like, that's living the lifestyle that you want, and emulate them. Emulate them, copy them. It was Sam. It was Sam Alvey. I started going to church with Sam. And even though I was going to church with Sam, I still had issues. I fought in Bellator. I ended up getting a fight in Bellator against Dalton Rasta, Helilo Dalton. Very good fighter. And I asked for him. I said, give me the very best person that I can fight. I still had no ACL. I still had all those injuries with the wrist and whatnot. And I said, give me the best fighter you can. As I was slipping his jab on the inside, I pitched an overhand right. My MCL tore and my tibia broke.
Wow.
Right before that, I was in the locker room praying with Emmanuel Newton, fighting in the 205-pound division in the very shorts that Emmanuel Newton won the title against King Moen. He gave me those shorts. So he was cornering me. And before I went out there, I prayed for the best possible outcome. Remember, I didn't have an ACL. I didn't have insurance. I didn't have any money. I went out there, tore my MCL, broke my tibia. Bellator paid over $100,000 for my surgery, and I paid nothing. I finally have an ACL. I have a dead man's cadaver ACL in my leg, and it functions. Thank God, right? So you're probably thinking, okay, get to the point. God is real. Prayer works. So does meditation. And I'll tell you about the meditation later that I did for the first time ever.
Something bad is a positive because you were able to get all the things done that you have needed for I don't know how many years, right?
Oh, yes. So I was suffering in a marriage. I chose that marriage, right? Everything's our own choice. I was suffering from these injuries. I caused those injuries to myself by choosing these sports. It's my responsibility. And I wasn't making a lot of money, my choice, because I didn't focus on education as much as I could have. So I was only making $70,000 a year. Working with people I did not like. We were not the same. I was injured. I wasn't able to train. Training was my therapy. Remember, I'm carrying around anxiety, depression.
That time when you're recovering from the surgery and everything.
Yeah.
This is the time.
They gave me opiates to quell the pain. The nerve damage from that surgery was worse than the surgery itself. I had some bad nerve damage from my knee into my hip and my back. And then add all of these injuries.